Suboxone withdrawal day 12. I want to talk about something. I love my family. I really do. I love a lot of people in my life, but that doesn't mean that those people understand what it is that I'm going through. And look, you can sit there and explain all of the neuroscience behind all of this. You can explain to them how, the drugs affect your dopamine, and you can go into all of the various details surrounding your circumstances, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. My mom still thinks that because of my intelligence that I should have never done this. She doesn't understand that it's not about intelligence. This drug does not discriminate against people. It doesn't. I've seen it take down people who built an entire empire. They're not going to understand. A lot of people aren't going to understand. If you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, they're not going to understand because alcoholic recovery and detox is different. It's just different. So they're not going to understand how extreme this can be or what the drug is taking away from you. Oftentimes people are going to end up thinking that, you're just full of shit. And, that's not the case. I know you're going to want support and you're going to want people around you that, are going to encourage you. And I would suggest very strongly that you keep it limited to people that are going to give you positive reinforcement rather than negative reinforcement. I told my family to stay away from me. They're nuts for even trying to talk to me during any of that, let alone the first day. My mom got cussed out, and I feel terrible about that, and I did apologize a few days later, but I warned her a month ahead of time. I warned her 3 weeks ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time, and then the day before I came off the medication, I said, please do not contact me. Again, it's not because I couldn't have had a conversation with her, but the freaking emotions that you're going through in those 2 days have you so raw and so agitated and so ready to just strangle somebody. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to avoid like the plague. I know it's not always easy. Some parents are really good parents. Some parents take the time. They may not understand, but they'll take the time to just give you the space that you're going to need. Not everybody gets it, guys. Not everybody gets it. And not everybody's going to get it. I think a lot of us don't get it. I didn't get it for a long time. It took years of studying and understanding all the different processes that go on as a result of this drug and how it effectively just destroys your brain. I mean, it's destroying your brain. I was lucky that I was only on it for 5.5 months, and as soon as I realized I wasn't going to be able to get any more, I made a plan quick and in a hurry because I want it done. I wanted to feel things again. I wanted to understand what the dysfunction is. I used to always stand with people or talk to people, and I could always there was a general feeling that they knew something was wrong, but they didn't quite know what it was. I was pretty good at hiding it. I don't know. You're only as sick as your secrets. I know that's some stupid cliche that, people in NA and AA say all the time, but there is value in that saying because we are only as sick as our secrets. I can't tell you how many people I've seen try to come off this stuff and they never told anyone what they're going through. That's a secret. That is something that is going to keep you sick. That is going to keep you something that's going to be something that keeps you running back. You've got to tell on yourself. You've got to tell on your addiction. You've got to tell people what's going on in your head. People, of course, that understand, but nonetheless, you need to tell them what's going on. You need some kind of support. I'm lucky that I had Jason. I'm lucky that I had him help me through this where, he was able to wash dishes and make meals and, do the laundry because I couldn't do it. And I'm glad that I had that support system here. Not everyone has that. And that's why these videos are important. These videos help me. I've watched every single person that's on here going through Suboxone withdrawal, every single person. And I know it sounds crazy because it's almost like misery loves company, but the fact of the matter is that you get a lot of help. You get a lot of consolation that this is what's going to happen in just a few days. You understand the timeline, and I think that's very important because you know that it's only going to last this much longer. It's only going to last this much longer. Guys, it's worth it. I would never go back. Never. I mean, I keep thinking back to when I first started all of this, and I keep asking myself if I would go through the same thing. If I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't. If I was able to go back, all those years and carry back the life experience that I've gained through all of this, I would never have picked up the first pill. You know, when I was on the pain medication, I was still in agony. The very thing it was supposed to stop, it didn't stop anymore. Not only didn't it stop it, but I found out that it was actually causing me more pain. It wasn't helping. It wasn't helping. And yeah, it is what it is. You guys can do this. Look, in the last video I made earlier, I put my email address in the description. You guys are welcome to send me a message or ask questions. If I see it, I'll answer it. Not a problem. You know, the reason I'm making these videos is because it's important. It's important that you guys see the progress from day 1 all the way up to, well, now day 12. Granted, I only started making videos on day 4, but whatever. It's worth it. Today I feel free. You know, like I said, I just have a little bit of discomfort in my legs, but that is so manageable. I mean, so manageable. And it's nothing that going out and doing something productive and hardworking, like taking a really long walk, isn't going to fix. So you guys got this in the bag. If you want it bad enough, you've got it in the bag. You just got to push through. In the beginning, it's a minute-by-minute struggle, and then it gets more tolerable. You can start kind of looking past those minutes into the hours, and then the days. And then it's over. Simple. And I'll tell you, the withdrawal from the Suboxone wasn't nearly as deleterious to my body as it was coming off the Oxy. The Oxy just about killed me, and it didn't end like I went through the acute phase so sick. I mean, my heating pad was my best friend, and it took me 8 months for my brain to recover from that. I felt so lethargic, and I was full of anxiety, and I just constantly couldn't ever get comfortable. You guys got this. It's worth it. That's all I can tell you. That's my experience. It's worth it. It's awesome. You guys got it. Have a good day.